Last week's video ended up being kind of a meditation hike through Merlin country. So there's a few things that happened last week that I need to fill you in on. First things first, car disaster. I guess in a year of traveling by car, I was gonna have some troubles eventually. So I've just been in a tow truck for the last hour and a half because the sidewall of the car blew out. I went to a garage and they were gonna change the tire, no problem, except for there is a locking nut on here and the car rental place gave me the wrong locking thing, so the garage couldn't take the tire off. So now I've had to take this tow truck an hour and a half out of my way and then switch it with another car. And now there is a guy with the same name as me who is washing it for me. And I'm gonna have a new car that's red. So now I've got this new red Kia and it's been serving me well. It's driven me up to Scotland. So I made it up to Scotland finally. I visited a friend last night and today I'm reliving old memories in Dumfries. So this is a town that I spent probably 5 or 6 months in right before I moved to Bangkok. And the center of my world at that time was this place, The Stove. It's an artist collective. And I'm hoping to run into some of those artists and see what they've been doing for the last 6 years since I've been here.
We are in the Douglas Arms, aka the Doogie, on Friars Fennel in Dumfries.
Okay, and what are we doing over here?
We're drinking.
Exactly.
Drinking, yeah.
So I've driven from Scotland to the west coast of England, and today begins the first day of a 2-week private faceting class. This is the first time that I've ever done this outside of Thailand, and it should be quite interesting to see what we get into and how the course goes over the next 2 weeks. So not sure how much I'll have to show on here, but maybe we'll get into some adventures in the evening time and do a little exploration of the countryside just north of Liverpool. So let's get into it.
You want to come in or not?
Yeah, come in. It's Friday afternoon. It's the end of the first week of this private class that I've been doing. We've been having a real good time just spending the entire week talking about faceting, looking at faceting, doing faceting, learning faceting. And now Friday night, I've got a faceter coming to meet me for dinner. So sometimes I just think about my life and I'm like, wow, it's really nerdy. All I do is talk about gem cutting with everybody all the time, but I never get sick of it, so I guess we'll have a gem cutting dinner. I was walking along the canal and I saw this spire in the distance, and I just really wanted to go see the architecture. love looking at these old buildings, imagining the hundreds and maybe even thousands of years that they've been standing here, all of the people that have come through for one reason or another. So cool to imagine the history, the flowering trees as the sun sets over the graveyard. And I found out that actually the church isn't that old, 1884, but it still looks pretty cool. It's April 23rd, which means I have now been on the road for January, February, March, and April, 4 solid months. And can you believe that this is the first time that I've had to go to a laundromat? Needed to wash the clothes. Currently editing the video that you're watching right now while my clothes are washing. Travel style.